Hi, I'm Jason Manning.
And I'm Heather Manning, and we're foster parents here in the state of Washington and have been licensed through Skookum since 2018. We have 3 bio kids, ages 15, 14, and 11, and we've really enjoyed our experience with fostering and welcoming kids and parents and Skookum into our lives, into our home these past 3+ years.
Yeah, I think one of the greatest takeaways for us is our experience with doing this as an entire family. It's so amazing to see the kids gain an understanding and have so much joy in something that we're blessed to be doing. It's funny, we're currently in what we call our mourning stage of fostering, where we take a few months after a child has been reunified with their parents to both be happy and sad and continue to support the parents and care for the child even after they've left our house. But our kids, what's funny is our kids are begging for us to take another child into care, and they really enjoy it. And I can see the love and care that they have in the process as well.
Yeah, we do it as a family so that our kids feel both included in the decision and included in the building the relationships with the foster kids. We feel like our kids have gained an outlook and an understanding about real life, and they have a genuine appreciation for their own life. They've got a sense of sacrifice and giving and just caring out of our ability to do that. It's something that we hope our kids will model throughout their lives, however that might look in their life. That's not to say that it doesn't come with a ton of hurt. Fostering is hard. It's the hardest thing that I have ever done. Loving someone, not knowing how long you get to love them, is a really scary thing to have to do. You have to love the kids in what we like to refer to the here and now. So we love them now for their tomorrow.
Yeah, it's equipping them today, loving them today, and trusting in their tomorrow. And for us, we realize that their tomorrow probably is not going to be with us. And so what makes sense for us, looking at their tomorrow and what that's going to be. And our greatest opportunity investing in their tomorrow has been being involved directly with the parent that will hopefully be reunified with their child. And for us, I know it might not always be the case, but for us, every foster child that has entered our home, we have eventually had the most positive interactions in the direct opportunity to invite them into the process of caring for their child while their child is in our care. And crazy enough, every child we have cared for long-term has been reunited with their parent or parents.
It isn't always easy, but as a mom, I try to relate to the parent. I try to put myself in their shoes and imagine how hard it would be for them to show up into our world when we know what they've been through and they've just had their child removed from their care. So I honestly think it's scarier for them than it is for us.
Yeah, this past year, we got to care for a baby that showed up at our house with 2 hours notice as a 7-week-old baby. And I had forgotten how small a 7-week-old baby was. And baby Bailey showed up early October, and by Christmas, Lisha, Bailey's mom, came and spent Christmas Eve with us. She came to our candlelight service at church, and she stayed the night and woke up with us Christmas morning. Bailey's first Christmas, and she didn't miss it. And we spent the morning together, and we had cinnamon rolls, and we opened up presents from Santa, and hopefully it played a part of the healing and reunification process. I truly believe it did, and probably for all of us, it'll be a Christmas that we will forever remember.
Yeah, Bailey's mom made a comment after Christmas that it was the best Christmas that she had ever had. And we honestly really loved sharing our Christmas with her. She was really great with Bailey and with our kids. And, you know, part of our hope is that our kids will see that, and that maybe down the road they'll share their Christmas or just a big part of their lives to have huge impact in someone else's life.
Yeah, it's crazy because we've walked foster kids through loss, death of a parent, loss of a grandparent, through the disappointment of a mom or dad that couldn't or wasn't present for a period of time. But again, in every case, the relationship between us and the child and the parent has, in every case, gotten to the point of healthy communication with them, where we have both been able to have so much influence and care for the parents, and as much care for the parents as we have with the child.
I think it's about creating a safe place for the child and the parent. And they might not even understand the safety in it, but in the moment. But what all kids need to know is that they are safe and loved no matter what. And honestly, the parent just needs the same thing.
Yeah, we're blessed enough to still have good and great communication with all of the kids and parents that have been in our care. And for me, I had a realization with one of the child that we took care of, Charlie. She had lost her dad while we were caring for her, and man, I love that girl. And I knew she was going to have a tough go at life, already far tougher than my daughter has it, and it's solely because of the cards that she was dealt in which she had really no control over. But I knew that I would be there for her. That if she needed a dad to bring your dad to school day, or a father figure for a prom night to assure that the boy would bring her home on time, and man, I'd be honored to walk her down the aisle if that's what she needed. But you see, it's that level of my hope and commitment to her. That's the level it is.
And that only happens, that continued care only happens when we're willing and capable to create and hold on to a safe space that we've created, even after the child's reunited with the parents. And it's honestly fun for us because we get to have Bailey still on some nights to help out her mom or just to spoil her. Or we get to watch James when Kaylee is in need of a sitter so she can work her full day. And we've sent Charlie and Josh birthday presents and FaceTime calls, and we honestly just get to watch all these kids grow up.
And sure, I mean, loving can be painful and there can be hurt sometimes, and we've shed our share of tears. But I feel like that's love, like that's part of it. I mean, they grow and we grow from it, and everyone around us gets to be a part of that as well. And we have the support system around us, and we get to welcome people into care and welcome people into the caring for the kids and share the load. And for us, that's the biggest reason we're able to do it. And Skookum plays a huge role in that with us. Our friends and family care for us. Our foster care specialist cares for us as well. And it's really the perfect team because Skookum has helped us through all of the crazy, sometimes messy and tough parts of it. They have helped us through with the details and the logistics of the process, the stuff that would bog us down and not allow us to care as much. The paperwork, the where to sign, the deadlines, the when you have to take a child to the dentist or the doctor, and all that kind of stuff.
But even more than that, we've used Skookum as a sounding board. We're able to ask them, what do you think about this crazy idea about having Lisha stay the night with us for Christmas? Or what do you think about having Daniela out the day before she goes to rehab? They have this experienced voice of reason, and even they sometimes keep us grounded, and they help us navigate the pull between the pull on our hearts, the logistical care of the child, and the relationship with the parents who desperately want their child back.
Yeah, and I'm a big sports guy, and I love me some football, and football is one of the greatest examples of the need of a solid team. And Skookum for us, in the process of loving and caring for kids and interacting with parents, navigating the state requirements, opening up our home, welcoming new members into our family, and allowing them to then be reunified with their immediate family. And Skookum for us has rounded out that team in the most amazing of ways, from equipping us to get the ball rolling, to helping us answer the crazy ideas and questions that we have, to walking us through the hurt and pain, and celebrating with us the 100% reunification rate. I know it's crazy, but it's even more than that. It's celebrating with us the continued relationship and involvement of all the kids and families that have been a part of our lives.